Hello there.
Hello, beautiful.
Hey, welcome back to Fandom Fights. It's the teams edition of Fandom. It's a number one contenders match, Nick. These two teams have fought their way through a Oh no, wait, never mind. They're coming in to try to get that vacant belt. Got Molokai Cargo, Bill, and Bar going up against License to Chill. They've reformed. They've been brought back. Cody Newberry, Menchaca, they are back as License to Chill. And we are in that title picture that we discussed earlier in the year of teams who haven't had a shot at that belt before going for the vacant belt. These are two of those teams, and they're going to play each other tonight for a shot at the title. Nick, your thoughts on this matchup?
It's true, Tim. Sometimes you got to win tournaments. Sometimes you need to climb ladders in order to get to a team's house. Sometimes you just need to stay together. That's really what we're seeing here today. Is we're License to Chill coming in with a good record of 2-1. Molokai Cargo is a good team that's lost two good teams, such as Duel of the Fates, Guns and Ships, I believe, among others. And I think Bill proved himself to be a really good rookie last year, and I think Bar is a very good trivia player in general. The truth is, I think we're about to have four people on screen who, if you told them, hey, you're very close to a title, they'd bust their ass to try and actually get there. So even though the records might not be typical of what you'd see for teams in a contender match, I think we're about to see a good match today, Tim.
I agree with you. I think you hit on something when you talked about Bar being a good just trivia player in general. I think that kind of hits for all four of these people. Genuinely, I think that all four of these people are people that would be like, that was a little bit Markish. I'm sorry. I'm here. I didn't know. But when it comes down to it, they know so much about movies, and you kind of make the Melee fandom comparisons. When you get down to it, sometimes you just got to know stuff about movies, and I think these four people know so much about it and know the game so well. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it, whether it's a shit show or one of the best fandom matches ever produced. I'm looking forward to it. So let's go talk to the players right now in the promos.
So I do want to say, normally in these situations, the teams deserve to be here. This is not one of those times.
No,
you absolutely do not deserve to be here.
It's a crime.
But I will say
that we're
this.
Here. Yeah. So
you win tonight. You can make people believe you do.
No. Even if we win, I don't think anyone.
Even if we win, I don't think I would believe we can do it. But
yeah, me neither.
I will accept my ass whooping. Let's go.
I shouldn't even be here.
Shout out the league changing out partners like my daughter changes out clothes. We're here. We're 2-1. Crazy. Listen, Mark, this is what's going to happen. Bar and Bill are going to sit over there. They're going to guess the number question. They're going to write the right number. They're going to flip out and be all excited because they guessed their number right and be like, how did that happen? Don't let that phase you. Just play till the end, and if we get our ass kicked, we get our ass kicked. But, hey, let's see if we can go play for a belt. I've managed enough people to belts. Let's see if I can actually possibly win one. So, let's play.
Nick, strong words from Brittany Tapley. Your thoughts going into this one after that?
Well, Tim, as evident in a match that you recently played that has aired already, sometimes you just need a manager to be there for you to make you feel a little better. But no, I'm excited. They may not think they deserve to be here. Maybe they don't. Who knows? But they're here. So let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. I'm pumped. Let's get into it, starting with round number one. Nick, how is that going to work tonight?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of fandom fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 1?
You like my dance moves?
I don't, but
Yeah,
it's
nice.
fine.
All right, Nick, kick us off.
Your first question comes in the category of DC. Which DC film features a timed bomb on a collar around a person's neck?
Sounds awful.
Nah. I'm excited.
I am too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and I got really uncomfortable when I realized what shirt I was wearing. Let's go to Mark.
Right, the Batman.
Let's go to Bar.
I had the wrong Batman movie.
Cody
Don't have it.
and Bill.
We're not going to go over my answer. It's fine.
The Batman.
I almost wrote The Dark Knight. So.
The Batman is correct. So, License to Chill will take the 1 point lead. Your next question is in the category of Marvel. Who plays Fred Dukes, aka the Blob, in X-Men Origins Wolverine? This is the one where Wolverine is originated.
Yes. I didn't even realize. I didn't pick up on it.
I read the question before we started the match, and then all of a sudden I was like sitting here like this, and I just went.
That's so funny.
Just lowered my breasts ever so slightly.
Luckily, I'm wearing the Blob shirt.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Bar.
I know he auditioned for it. David Harbour.
Interesting. Cody.
Nothing.
Bill.
I know who it is. I just can't think of his name.
And Mark.
I was in the middle writing Kimi from Lost.
Kevin Durand is the answer.
Durand.
Nick, what's next?
Your third question comes in the category of YA. In Twilight, during the baseball game, which vampire starts as the pitcher?
God.
That was my pitcher. Whoa, you caught it. Okay, now toss it back. We're so funny.
I hate us.
I do too. My wife hates me. 5.
Your wife hates me too.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Cody.
Jasper, maybe?
Let's go to Bill.
Alice?
Let's go to Mark.
Alice?
And Bart.
Alice?
Alice is correct. So we are all tied up 2-2. Your next question is in the category of creature features. What is the name of the town that serves as the setting for the film Jaws?
Actually,
You
Tim,
know,
that,
you never see a goddamn classic movie. And it
actually, Tim, that's the Flim Jaws.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
Flim.
I am all out of sorts here, Nick.
I broke my jaws once. It's a true story.
Doesn't surprise me you got in a fight. 5.
No, I did playing sport and it didn't work out well.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Bill.
Amity?
And Mark.
Said Amity Island.
And Bar.
Amity Island.
And Cody.
I don't think you can take on. I said Amity.
Wait, let me see it, Cody. Sorry.
Amity.
I would accept Amity or Amity Island, Nick.
I believe it's just called Amity Island.
Okay, so then just Amity Island. That still makes it 3-3 then. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so unless there's any issues with that.
Good job.
I'm amazed I remembered Amity. So
Yeah, way to go.
All right, Nick, what's next?
Your next question comes in the category of James Bond. What type of animal is released into Bond's bathtub in Live and Let Die?
Those fucking frogs.
I watched that recently.
2, 1, pens down. Let's go to pens down. Let's go to Mark.
The snake.
Bar.
Chicken pot pie.
Let's go to Cody
Snake.
and Bill.
Snake.
Clean sweep, 5-5. Your next question is going to come in the category of Law and Order. Mike's ex-girlfriend Max is undercover as having what profession when she is killed in Bad Boys? A classic cinematic film.
Tim, what Chug gonna do?
What I'm gonna do is come for you.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
Do
me
not.
either.
5,
Oh, but no.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Bar.
If this is wrong, this is going to look so bad. I said hooker.
Wow. Let's go to Cody.
I put waitress.
Let's go to Bill.
I put the slightly sanitized version of Call Girl.
And let's go to Mark.
Prostitute.
Prostitute, hooker, all girl.
Holy
is correct.
Escort would maybe be the PG version, but
I think Call Girl's a nice
Oh, that's
sounding.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
So Nick, I have Molokai in the lead 7-6. Is that what you have?
that's what I have. Tim.
All right, what's next?
This is stupid.
Your next question comes in the category of mixed bag.
Oh, great.
In which fandom film does Samuel L. Jackson say the quote, "We no longer serve you, we serve only us. May the fittest survive"?
Mixed bag.
Mixed bag.
Oh, mixed bag.
Could be anything.
Could be anything. Oh my god. What are you drinking? Water?
Water. Water.
I had my one water for the day.
One water for the day. It's not good.
I know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to, I want to say we're to Cody.
Nothing.
Bill.
Kong Skull Island?
Let's go to Mark
Kong Skull Island.
and Bart.
Kingsman: The Secret Service.
All incorrect. We were looking for Incredibles 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a movie.
All right, your next question is in the category of sci-fi icons. And the question is, what is the profession of Charlie's mom in Bumblebee? I didn't expect to get a live-action remake of the DreamWorks film, but here we are.
Good one.
I'm hilarious.
Yep.
Brittany went like this.
That's
I take that as a that's exactly what she did. So I take it as a win personally. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to Bill.
This is going very well. I'm going to say waitress because I can't remember.
Let's go to Mark.
Is that nurse?
Let's go to Bar
Probably a nurse. I also said waitress.
and Cody.
I also said nurse.
Nurse is correct. So with that, Chill takes the 8-7 lead as we get into the next category, which is going to be brought to you by Nick.
Yes, your penultimate category is horror icons. And your question is, what is the first name of the director of Dangertainment, played by Busta Rhymes in Halloween Resurrection?
Michael Myers is a predator shark.
How many rhymes do you, Busta?
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
This movie's
That
the worst.
did not rhyme, sir.
I hate this.
It's
5,
terrible.
4,
It's so great.
2, 1. Pens down. We're going to Mark.
I don't know. Is that Dante?
No. Let's go to Bar.
I said Damon.
No. Cody.
Nick.
Closer, frankly. Let's go to Bill.
Blank.
Freddie. The answer is Freddie.
Oh, okay.
So your final question is going to be in the category of DreamWorks animation. In The Boss Baby, Wizzy is Tim's friend shaped like a wizard who is also what kind of object?
Okay.
This is one of those what kind of object is Wizzy questions.
Yes.
Oh, one of those questions.
This is a film?
Yeah.
I saw this in the cinema in 3D.
Didn't
5,
see it.
4, 3, 2.
I get the why 3D?
Hands down. We're gonna go to
He's a
Bar.
psycho.
I said a nightlight.
No, Cody.
Duck.
No. Let's go to
I
Phil.
have no idea.
I put lamp.
Closer, and let's go to Mark.
What about a rubber?
All are incorrect. He's a clock. He's an alarm clock.
Oh.
I literally tuned out at half of that question, so I didn't know what you were looking
Nick,
for.
I don't
wasn't
believe
gonna-
we have any perfect rounds here today. So the
We
final
don't?
score of round number 1 is 8-7. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
And Chill is in the lead. So we're going to get into round number 2 with Chill in the lead. Nick, how's it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. We have 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece. To check down to multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1, and be on the lookout as stealing is available. Number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are YA, DC, American Spies, James Bond, Horror Icons, Marvel, Disney Animation, and Law and Order. Take it away, Tim.
All right. License to Chill, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Molokai Cargo?
I'd say defer.
Yeah. I don't see any reason to go first.
I don't either after that round. So let's just let them see what they get.
I don't
So-
see any reason to go second after that round, though.
Yeah,
All right, we'll
exactly.
bring in Mr. Meltzer, and this is going to be the spin for Molokai Cargo.
Brought to you by Greenlight.
Greenlight.
Yeah, yes.
It lands on YA.
I mean, we got to take it, right?
I think you should take it. Yeah, because
All right.
go for it.
Really?
Yeah, 2 in a row
Yes.
for me. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill just ran these. I think you should take it.
Okay.
All right. So, Nick, would you please go ahead and give Molokai Cargo their questions in the category of YA?
Gladly, Molokai Cargo, are you prepared for your questions in the category of YA?
I mean,
Yeah,
uh,
sure.
oh,
Your first
sure,
question.
yes.
Which YA film ends on a beach?
It's the last Maze Runner movie that's the Death Cure.
The Death Cure. Okay.
Yep, the Death Cure. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead. Your second question. Who plays the tribute Marvel in the Hunger Games?
The first Hunger Games?
Well, he said the Hunger Games, so it's the first
right,
movie.
Right. Marvel.
That's not ringing a bell for me.
Yeah, me neither. I'd go multiple choice.
Multiple choice it is.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Dylan O'Brien, B, Jacob Lattimore, C, Jack Quaid, or D, Dylan Minnette?
I'm going to need to hear those names again, but let's wait until the countdown.
Well, we got a free repeat of the options. Is that
Exactly.
correct? Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
4.
And now we'll take that repeat of those options.
All right, your options again are A, Dylan O'Brien, B, Jacob Lattimore, C, Jack Quaid, or D, Dylan Minnette.
I think C sounds familiar.
It's not, nothing's ringing a bell for me, so I'd say go for it.
C, final answer?
That's correct for 1 point.
All right.
Your third question. What part of Peter's body does 4 tell Triss she needs to punch first when she is getting ready to fight him in Divergent?
I think
Throat.
it's his nose. Throat? Are you sure it's not his nose?
I'm pretty sure it's throat.
If you're pretty sure, then I will go with you.
3.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, groin, B, stomach, C, face, D, throat?
Throat.
Throat final answer?
That is correct for 1 point.
Should have went.
That's on me. That's on me, bud.
Your penultimate question. What color have Bella's eyes turned when she awakens at the end of Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1?
Aren't they red?
They're red.
Okay. Red, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And Molokai Cargo, your final question. What is the last name of the 2 sisters who stay behind as a distraction to the Peacekeepers, who are then killed in Mockingjay Part 2?
Oh, a names question.
I know it's the bane of both of our existence. So
Yeah.
I feel like multiple choice is a good name.
Yeah, let's go with that. Multiple
Let's
choice.
go with multiple choice. Yeah.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, League, B, Holmes, C, Castor, D, Line?
Okay, what would make sense for the Hunger Games franchise?
I mean, have you heard half those fucking names?
The only one that sounds like it's completely made up for something like this would be A.
Screw it.
Go for it.
Yeah, why not?
A, final answer.
What you said made no sense to me, but that is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
It sounds like so out there that it has to be.
Nick, I got Malachi Cargo clean sweep. Total up to
I'm sorry, there was what did you say?
14.
Okay.
14, that's what I have as well, Tim.
All right, 14-8. We are going to bring back the wheel and Miss Tapley. This is going to be the spin for License to Chill. And it lands on Disney Animation.
No, we're gonna spin that again, right?
Yeah. Are you sure?
I don't want to I don't want to just one person have to carry a category. I'd rather us try to both work on it, and I think Disney would probably be me. And it's so many movies. There are probably going to be something that I haven't seen in a while, so I'd rather just spin again.
Okay.
All right. Spinning
All right.
again.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you're going to be stuck with, brought to you by Hollywood Beauty Icon. Lands on Law and Order.
Okay.
What happens?
All right. License to Chill. I will be giving you your questions in the category of Law and Order. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right, your first question. Which Law and Order film features a $100 million counterfeit operation laundered through a casino?
Rush Hour. Rush Hour.
It's Rush Hour 2. Like, if it's the laundered money through a casino, it's Rush Hour 2.
Okay.
The casino's in Rush Hour 2.
Okay.
Rush Hour 2, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Jack Travis in Lethal Weapon 3?
I'm not sure.
No. We'll go multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Josh Lucas, B, Eric Braden, C, Stuart Wilson, or D, William Sadler.
Any of those names sound fake enough to be in this movie?
I'm not sure. D pointed out to me, but I'm honestly not. I'm not even sure who this character is.
We'll go D, final answer.
That is incorrect. Molokai, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Josh Lucas, B, Eric Braden, C, Stuart Wilson, or D, William Sadler?
Well, I know who it isn't.
So the name that stuck out to me was Stuart Wilson, unless that's the name you know it's not.
That's not one of the names I know it's not. I'm between B and C. So let's go with C. You've been pretty good with this so night. Let's do it.
C, final answer.
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
Rough breaks in there with my ass.
That's all I watched.
No, 500 stones I'm burning to the ground.
All right. License to Chill. Your next question. In Beverly Hills Cop 3, Axel infiltrates Wonderworld dressed as a character called Okie Dokie, who is what type of animal?
I don't. I wouldn't know.
Is he a fucking squirrel? Is he a fucking raccoon? A
We-
fucking whale? A fucking chicken? Turtle?
You gotta go.
Fucking multiple choice.
All right,
Fucking
your options
turtles.
are A, lion, B, elephant, C, cow, or D, bear.
Who the fuck would be named Okie Dokie out of those animals? A fucking bear?
I would want to hear the.
Have you seen this film? I have not.
No, I didn't get to it.
5, 4,
Let's hear the option again.
3.
Options.
All right, your options again are A, lion, B, elephant, C, cow, or D, bear.
Okie Dokie? A fucking cow?
I was thinking lion. I'm really not sure. But
It's on a fucking Okie Dokie. I don't fuck. You think it's a lion? What fucking lion walks around with the name Okie Dokie?
Well,
The biggest pussy in the jungle. I'm gonna go with cow. Final answer.
that is incorrect. Molokai Cargo chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, lion, B, elephant, C, cow, or D, bear?
He's an elephant.
That's literally what I circled.
Elephant final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. License to Chill, your fourth question. What government organization is Sid working undercover for in Bad Boys 2?
The DEA?
That's what I was saying. I'm pretty sure it's the DEA because of the drugs.
DEA final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in Law and Order. In RoboCop 3, Dr. Lazarus deletes a directive from RoboCop that prevents him from doing what specifically?
This was yours.
I'm not sure. I like multiple.
We'll go multiple.
I'm not going.
All right, your options are A, violating civil rights, B, presumed guilt, C, request termination as an officer, or D, arresting OCP company officials.
I just hope Barr knows when we miss it, he'll get a repeat. So writing him down doesn't fucking mean anything. Just want to help him out. We get one more repeat of the option.
Yes.
Might as well use it.
Repeat the options.
All right, your options again are A, violating civil rights, B, presumed guilt, C, request termination as an officer, or D, arresting OCP company officials.
I mean, D sounds like something that would make sense. Like, is that the group that's like?
I think so. I know it comes up earlier in the franchise, so I think that's where
D final answer.
That is correct for 1.
Cool.
All right, Nick. So at the end of round number 2, I have Molokai Cargo in the lead with 16.
Yep.
Jill is close behind with 13. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, we're going to get into round number 3. It's the betting round. How's it going to work?
Round 3 of the betting round is going to work like this. There's going to be 5 more questions in the round of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can choose who will take the question. The other player can take question. Will have to take question 2. They can reset for questions 3 and 4, and teams can confer on the final question. Once they hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correctly, they gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated, or we have reached the end of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 3?
No. Can I take a quick timeout to go to the bathroom before we start the betting process? Is that
Yes,
okay?
I'm going to say the category, but then you may do that.
Yeah. I figured.
The category that you can bet points on is sci-fi icons. All right, we're going to get bets starting with License to Chill. Who's taking it? And how much are you betting?
That'll be me. Going 2.
Okay, and Molokai Cargo. Who's taking it and how much?
Me for 1.
Okay, here's your question in the category of sci-fi icons. In Ghostbusters, Zool is a demigod servant to a god named what?
See, I'm confused because something was said in the brief there that confused me because it didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't, and I was so confused too.
Shit.
I also was thinking that. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Here's a repeat.
All right, that is the first repeat for License to Chill. In Ghostbusters, Zool is a demigod servant to a god named what?
Hey, if I do this, it kind of looks like I have ears.
Do you have ears?
Yeah, stop moving so much.
What are you talking about?
Kind of look like Donnie Darko.
I'm so confused.
Everyone
I'm
else
with you. I would like a write up of this.
Oh, like
later.
the bat?
Yeah, you're very
5,
quick to the punch there.
4,
Tim.
3, 2,
Oh.
1. Pens down. We're going to go to Mark
Gozer.
and Bill.
Gozer.
Gozer is
Holy
correct.
fuck.
So Mark hitting that brings License to Chill up to 15. Bill hitting that brings the total up to 17. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, what's the category that Cody and Bar have to take?
Category is horror icons.
Oh, that's fucking great. Every game.
Let's get bets, starting with Bar.
0.
Okay, and Cody.
2.
Okay, here's the situation, Nick. No, I don't have any situations for you. Let's go.
Great. Your question in horror icons. At the end of New Nightmare, how was Freddy about to kill Dylan in the furnace before Nancy stabs him? Stabs Freddy.
Be weird if she stabbed Dylan.
Correct. I love that cute little glass he got. So cute.
I've got 4 of them.
Do you rotate?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's going to be the second repeat for Chill.
Question again. At the end of New Nightmare, how was Freddy about to kill Dylan in the furnace before Nancy stabs Freddy?
The Furnace?
Did I say?
That's
Did
what
I
it
say
sounds like.
I meant furnace.
I heard Furtis.
Okay, good. So Tim's just dumb.
I didn't hear LaFon though, so
It is not the first time that I've been called dumb.
And it won't be the last.
Tonight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Bar, who bet 0.
I guessed suffocation.
No. Cody.
I put stab him.
That is incorrect. We were looking for eats him. Nom, nom, nom. So Cody bet 2. That's correct, Nick?
Yep.
Okay, so goes down to 13. It's a 4-point game. 3 questions remaining. You can reset who takes this next one. The category is Star Wars. Let's get bet starting with License to Chill. Who's taking it and how much?
I'll do it. I'll go to.
Okay, and Molokai Cargo.
0.
Okay, Nick, here's the sitch. If Mark hits this, we move on. If Mark misses, Molokai Cargo is playing for the team's title. Your question in the category of Star Wars is: which Star Wars film features a character telling a story about a young boy they once knew named Paolo, who went on to become an artist?
I spelled a word wrong, so I'm going to fix that right now.
Which word?
Oh, you didn't even notice? That's wild.
What word? Was it artist?
No, character was spelled.
Oh.
Chater.
Love a good
Very
chater.
incorrect.
Love a good chater. 5, 4, 3,
I was going to use it. Repeat.
1. And that is your final repeat for License to Chill. Which Star Wars film features a character telling a story about a young boy they once knew named Paolo, who went on to become an artist? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10's down. We're going to Bill, who bet 0.
I have no clue. I just guessed Phantom Menace.
And Mark.
Said The Last Jedi.
And your winners, Molokai Cargo. The answer was Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones was the answer. Nick, thoughts on the match?
Oh, tough one. But good. Like, listen, round one didn't go very well. These are two teams who are not used to being in the contender level ring. Molokai Cargo showed that they have I don't think they used to be good at YA. I don't know that Law and Order was always a good strength for them, but they got steals. Like, they've shown me that they can study categories to get themselves to a title level. Whether they do that in the title match is yet to be said, but I think they earned the win here today. And when you earn a win in a contender match, you play for a title. So Molokai Cargo moving on. I think License to Chill did good. Bad luck on the wheel, maybe some bad luck in strategy in round 3. I think they probably wish different people took different questions. But at the end of the day, a win's a win, and we got a team moving on for a vacant belt. It's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. So we will go talk to the players right now in the post-match interviews. Let's get to it.
License to Chill. It was no surprise that it was a surprise to you, but it was no surprise that coming out of faux retirement as a team directly into a contenders match was going to be a hill to climb. There was no build-up. There's no playing lesser matches where the questions are a little easier. You're getting thrown right into the hornet's nest. And if you didn't spin a category, and it seemed like Molokai Cargo spun a category in round 2 that they were absolutely prepared for. It seems like the same couldn't be said for you. And with that, you still made it a match. I don't know if I'm wrong in saying maybe there was some wishing that round 3 was chosen a little differently, but at the end of the day, that's the name of the game, and you can only predict so much before you just go for it. I think you guys played well. I think you're deserving of challenging for a title one day, even if it just takes some time for you to build back up some momentum and some getting used to playing with each other again. But at the end of the day, even record, not the worst thing in the world. I just know today didn't go the way you wanted. How are you all feeling?
I'm mad at myself, really. I had eats. The funny thing that popped in my head was that's just too weird. And I said that about a Freddy Krueger movie, which should have been my first clue, but it was eats. So no, I put a ton of work in up to this. But like, if you do my amount of work that I've done up till this point, I'm still only 25% of fandom. Like I'm missing 75% of fandom at this point. So like, it was going to be a battle regardless. I just feel like if I put Last Jedi on my board, I would have known Gozer, but like he knew Gozer. I don't know if he probably would have known New Nightmare, and like I would put Last Jedi. That was my guess because the little boy looking up at the stars and blah blah blah. I'm like, maybe that's the fucking story they're talking about. I don't know. Me and him were in lockstep, so we both knew it. Overall, Mark writes on his board a lot, and it seems like he's writing a lot more words than he is. So I was panicking on a lot of those. Like Gozer seemed like it was 70 letters long, but it was 5. And so shout out. Me and Mark just have to get like in tune with working together and actually studying. Like we had an off season. We hopped in mid-December. This is filming in January sometimes for everybody. So, like, it was a quick turnaround for us to, like, get right back into it. I've made this decision very late in last season to play. So, yeah, happy for Bill. Bill puts in so much work, and Bill is a really good studier, and shout out to Bill. That other guy on the team, Benedict Arnold at this point to me. Like, if you want to talk about a feud that's now lit, like, everybody thought it was going to be like Jake Meltz or Abel up here, and then Bar, like at the Bar is now hopped all of them. Number one enemy, lied to my face, studied shit, didn't tell, like, no, devil, like, don't lie to me. I told him not to, so don't subscribe to 500 Stones. Don't go watch this podcast. I may not show up to another one. He may have to pick another person. That was betrayal to the nth degree. But thank you to Brittany. I want to shout out Brittany as my manager. I know I get a lot of credit because like I can't, like I don't do anything for that team and they carry the belts all the time, but she's been like crucial to help me start this process, and she's been guiding me, and now I get to manage on the other side. I get to, like, if Rue and Jacoby actually able to win their match against Pinheads, which I'm hoping they can, then I might get to manage them in the title match. So hopefully they'll come out, they'll be able to win that match, and we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, sorry, Mark. I think I let you down a little bit in this match, but maybe next match we have, we'll win.
No, I wouldn't have been close to that New Nightmare question. You had to take it. We would have said the same thing. My only regret was not knowing the Law and Order questions as well as it did. A couple of those things were movies I said I was going to get to, and I just didn't remember. I got to be better at that. And
it wasn't fucking whale.
If we get a couple more of those questions, we maybe don't have to swing round 3. We're maybe still playing. Possibly same thing happens. I mean, Bill sacrifices time to know the Divergent movie, so you do that, you deserve to win.
Very fair. Brittany, any closing thoughts on this team? Is this the last time we'll see this team? And if not, who do you think they should play next?
We're not the Kingsmen. We don't break up after one match. Like, we'll be back.
That's good.
Oh yeah, no, obviously they'll be back. I mean, Cody just played Mike. That was pretty fun. I don't know if he has a partner, but maybe someone around that level. Well, there we go.
I think that might give Cody a heart attack if he played Mike's team. But, very fair. License Chill, honestly, great performance. We will see you next time in your next match. Hey guys. So I don't know, Bar, if you ever thought you'd hear me say these words, but the next match you play in will be a Fandom Fights Teams title match. And not only that, after the performance you just put in,
wait, what the fuck?
You have a pretty good chance of winning, if I do say so myself. Listen, you guys, I think in this performance, you've shown that you don't need to be the highest ranked team. You don't need to be the best team out there. You can put in work and get good at a category, and it can pay off enough for you to win a match. And
but I didn't, Nick. I swear to God, I didn't. I swear to God, that's not what happened.
Well, Bill did at the very least. Like, why it helped.
Yeah, he did, actually.
And it's true. Your scores in round 1 get better the more categories you do that with. And so maybe you need to do that with a couple more categories, and that's how your round 1 score goes up. But you're playing against a team in the next match, whether it be the two, either of the two options, that's in a similar position to you. So, one, did you expect to win today? What were you giving yourself the chances coming in, Bill and Bar separately, because I feel like there might be two different answers. And 2, are you ready for a title match?
No.
I am stunned silent. I apologize. Never in a million years. We even said when we formed, this is for shits and giggles. We're just going to have fun. This should be fun. And then somehow I got good in this league. I don't know how. I will continue to say I'm the king of the B+ players. I'm not great, but I'm pretty good. I'll start to own that. My therapist says I should get better at taking, compliments, but it's fine. I know it's hard for me. It's whatever. So I knew this was going to require some work, and not only have I now seen YA twice, I watched Friday the 13th, all of it in 2 days.
So sorry.
You should not do that. Those are not movies that are good or legally filmed, except for Jason Lives, which is fucking fantastic. Jason X, because it knows exactly what it is, and Freddy versus Jason, but that technically doesn't count. The rest of them I could never watch ever again. That's the meanest thing I've ever heard someone do to cinema, outside of Batman v Superman. But anyway. Yeah, no, I would never in a million years. I don't know if you could tell. I was a ball of human nerves in the first round. My brain couldn't get anything, and I was struggling until I finally hit Alice, of course. And then I think I eased it a little bit. I was second-guessing myself a little bit in round 2, but we managed to get through it all. I mean, I know Cody likes to put down, but Cody's a prepper like me, and Mark is a great dude. I love playing with Mark. He is just one of the best people. It is always a pleasure. So, but if you would ask me at the start of this, do you think you got it? Not a fucking chance. And I don't know if my singles match is aired yet. Has that when this comes out?
Yes, it has.
Okay. Do you not understand how insane it is that I am in 2 title pictures? We live in the upside down.
Yeah, this is not how things should be
I
going.
don't think it's that insane. Bar, I know you put yourself down equally as much as Cody. There is a benefit to just being a good trivia player, to having been in the title ring as many times as you have before, to where maybe nerves like that, you've gone through all that before and you don't have that as much. And you might not trust yourself as much in Fandom, but you were going to the board first on a lot of questions. You knew answers that other people didn't know. Like, you did good today.
This is the luckiest match I've ever had in my life. Like, you asked me a Jaws question, one of my favorite movies. You asked me the one Twilight film I've seen, like, of one of only 2 people in that family whose name I know. So like, I think I just got really lucky and kind of bullshit guessed my way through round 2. I want to say, first and foremost, Mark and Cody are amazing competitors, and I think this was just an unlucky day for them. I literally moved to a completely different part of the country, so I haven't. These last couple of weeks have been a little hectic for me. So honestly, I just went into this match going, I'm just gonna dance around and have fun and look like a freaking dweeb. So I think the thing that helped was that I put absolutely no pressure on myself, and it's the greatest game I've ever had in Fandom. Who knew?
Before we kick it back over, if at point of order, Bart, how have you not seen the best fucking Twilight film, Breaking Dawn Part 2?
Yeah.
It's the best X-Men movie we ever got. You really should watch it.
I'll tell you why, because I don't want to.
Jake, real quick, because we are short on time, but obviously Molokai Cargo is moving on to a title match. They have 2 options. They'll be playing either the Pinheads or Wrong Side of the River.
Oh, God. Both teams we've lost to.
Yeah, actually, true.
True, but, revenge. Jake, which would you prefer and why?
I will quickly say this. We formed a group chat leading up to this match called Impossible Dream. That was the name of the group chat. And it still feels very much like that when going up against both of those teams, because they're both very good. I will be very honest. And yes, Bar was more lucky than good today. I will be the first to say it, and he needs to know it. But it will be fun either way, because all 4 of those guys are super fun. We love all 4 of them. I think knowing Bill as his team partner in Melee. I know the kind of work he puts in when he's motivated. And I hopefully now that Bar is a little more settled, maybe he'll be less lucky and closer to good, even if it's by like 2%. So I hope they'll have me back for that. It'd be really cool. So we'll see. I'm excited either way.
Indeed, we will. Molokai Cargo, congratulations on winning your first Contenders match. We'll see you in the title.
Well, Nick, that
Tim.
was a match. Lots of things said, lots of exciting moments, and I'm looking forward to what's coming next. We're going to see Wrong Side of the River going up against Pinheads. Both, I think, teams that deserve a shot at the title big time. I think both are really good teams, just like these two teams here today. So I'm looking forward to seeing that and which one Molokai Cargo is going to go up against. I think either way, that's a really fun match. Well, maybe not. Will Cohen brings puppets, and that scares the shit out of me. So thank you to the players. Thank you to the managers. Thank you to Nick for writing. I've been Tim. See you next time with another great fandom match. Until then, bye.